Hello again. So I just actually finished an experiment in fixing a loose tile without removing it, and it has turned out really good. So I want to share this experience with you guys and show you how I did it. So if you have one like that in your house and you need to fix it and you don't have a spare tile, or it's still stuck and you can't remove it because there is a good chance that it'll break apart when you start lifting it up. So obviously you don't want to do that. So that's what happened in my case. I had a tile that was loose. You could feel it moving when you step on it, but it's still stuck to the floor where you can't lift it up and put new thinset under it and adhere to the floor. So here's what I did. I just finished it, and this is how it looks right now. It's in place. It doesn't move whatsoever. Feels extremely solid, and I'm confident that it will stay that way. The epoxy that I used is from a boat building supplier, and what they do is they sell all sorts of epoxies. I used arc epoxy, 2-to-1 mix, and it's the one that you would use for laying up fiberglass. And also what I did is I mixed it with 5% acetone to make it more viscous. So here it goes. The idea is that I'm going to fill it up until I can feel it right under the tile, and then I can move the tile up and down with a suction cap, and that way it will draw the epoxy in between the tile and the cement. Okay, so that's the third batch. And it's a huge void in there. I don't know how much of it will go in there, but I guess that's why it's been moving around on me. So this is batch number 4, batch number 5, and I hope it's not going into the basement somewhere. But I didn't expect the void to be so big in there. I probably have something like $50 worth of epoxy in there by now. So on to batch number 7. On to batch number 8. I tell you, I put so much epoxy in there that it's starting to get warm. So as long as it's not going into the basement, I think we're going to be okay. Well, I lost count on how many batches I have already. It's probably like number 9, maybe 10. It's interesting to see. I actually happen to have a thermal imaging camera, and what happens is the epoxy, it heats up quite a bit when it cures, and I can tell where it actually went. And here's the image, and I'm going to make an image of it, and it went right under the tile, and it went all the way to the second tile. Okay, so it has been 12 hours since I've applied the epoxy. The epoxy has cured under the tile, and yesterday I checked it with thermal imaging camera, and it actually did a really good job. It's really sturdy. So overall, a positive outcome. welcome. I'm very happy with the way it came out. It actually has saved me a lot of work. If this wasn't to work, then I would have to redo the whole powder room floor, and it would cost me way more than just some epoxy. By the time all's done, it probably cost me about $100 worth of epoxy and some grout. So yeah, if you do have something like that, I hope this helps, and thanks for watching.